Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Tolo Speaks. I'm very happy to be presenting tonight um, as part of the Tolo Express, and it's nothing more than um, a wide range of communication tools that I use, such as my blog, the Tolo Express, all aboard, or you can go there by um, putting in your web browser www.thetoloexpress.com. And I share. I share from my creative, artistic heart. And what I believe propels this heart is my immersion, like diving off a diving board into a pool, my immersion into the realm of mysticism that comes so easily to me. And that's why I speak about it. The mystical experience for contemporary man. And so tonight, today, this morning, whatever time it is for you, I will share one aspect, as I do in all these videos, of what it's like to be in the throes of mysticism. And one of the main ingredients is to find the courage to wander around and explore with open eyes, not just open from the standpoint of the lids are open, but open from the standpoint of wide-eyed wonder and awe, from a place of genuine awareness of what it is I'm looking at in any given moment. Being aware of the sounds around me wherever I am. So the wanderer who is coming from mysticism tunes in to where he's going by accepting that there's no other power than that which is derived from the moment of our existence. There's no other way to communicate than from that moment to life and from life. The moment is the precious commodity that we all take for granted when we forget our own true mystic nature. Because everyone at his core experiences the mystery of the all, of the one, of the total, of the Tao, the mystery of the only legitimate way there is, which is, no way. It's always about refuting and negating. In the Zen approach, that's primarily the function. When you think you know, I don't know. When you think you have an answer, I don't have one. Because for every answer, there's a new question. And for every new question, there's another set of possible answers. Until one gets so baffled in trying to figure out that they simply give up. And that's when mysticism gently moves its way into one's earthly experience. I loved what Albert Einstein has to contribute to this subject. He says, few are those who see with their own eyes and feel with their own hearts. few are those who see with their own eyes and feel with their own hearts. Their mystical hearts. Their eyes that see into the energy of that which is in front of them. Not just the visual, artistic effect of form and color and shape and size playing in the back of their eyes to create images. No, it's more than that. It's seeing the way mystery sees it, with awe and wonder, with the element of surprise always at hand. So the mystic wanders around, just allowing themselves to get into whatever they find themselves involved with. I have a jacket. It's a hoodie, actually. I'm going to hold it up. Here's the hood part, and of course the jacket part. And then on the back, because this is something I really, really enjoy, is my own creation. Now, I didn't actually write it out on here, but I had it created and then went to a shop and had it stamped on the back of this hoodie. Now, first of all, there is a pair of shoes. It's so interesting to try to get this in form so that you can see it. But there's a pair of shoes. And below the shoes, it says, yes, it says, well, maybe you're going to see it, and maybe you're not. Those who wander are not always lost. Those who wander are not always lost. Those who wander are not always lost. You see, here are the shoes, the worn out shoes. For the last 7 months, I've done a lot of wandering around parts of the United States, around the Appalachian Mountains, wandering out in the Pacific Northwest, wandering in the Ozark Mountains, wandering in Florida, wandering across the sea all the way to New Zealand, wandering in Fiji, wandering. But I never felt lost. Why? Because, as we've heard over and over, the home is where the heart is. The home is where we register our core being, our essence. Home is that place where we feel safe, but not because it's a space with good locks on the doors. And in the part of the world I live in, oftentimes bars on the windows. No, it's not that kind of safety. It's the safety of knowing that somehow mystery prevails and mystery provides. The mystic believes in providence. I will receive, if you want to use Christian terms, my daily bread. That which I need to sustain me. The right amount of air, water, food, shelter, clothing. Beyond these basic needs, there's only one that stands out, and that's companionship. We all need the resource of companionship. But the mystic's greatest companions are his higher self and mystery itself, whatever is in the process of constant creation, because that's the great ongoing creation. But to define, give title, or to give purpose or real meaning to this creative force is ludicrous in the evolutionary state of the mystic. He just wanders around. And the ones who are totally evolved are always having a good time because they wander around with greater courage than the average man or woman. There's a fearlessness that allows the adventure to ensue. They go forth, willing to chart new territory in their minds, in their beliefs, in their attitudes, in their disposition. They're willing to go beyond the conditioning of the mind and life's experience and be open to what next, to wander here, there, and everywhere, excited about the new moment and grateful for the old moments of having been given the privilege of a life. I just experienced Thanksgiving yesterday, an American holiday, but there's no such animal here in Panama. So it's another day, except in the expatriate community. They call it here the gringo community. Those from other parts of the world besides Panama who migrated here because of its appeal. And I attended a traditional Thanksgiving Day feast. And I was the one who was asked to give thanks as what we traditionally call a blessing. And yet even that pales in comparison to the ability to give out this energy every day, all day long. Gratitude and thanksgiving for the privilege of living. Now, who are we thanking? The mystic doesn't know. What are we thanking them for? This thing called life, which we're not quite sure about. But nonetheless, we're human. And we honor our humanity. The gift of a body and a mind and emotions and capability and talent and ingenuity and resourcefulness and drive. But the drive in the mystic is all about staying in a place called here and now, centered in one thing. In this moment, this is enough. All that I have, all that I've done, all that I will do is enough right now to satisfy me. And the mystic then simply does not experience a longing heart. They just bask in the glory of now, ever grateful and ever at peace. So, all who wander are not necessarily lost. We always have our higher selves. We always have the creative force. We always have our hearts, our minds, and our emotions. So for now, have a great, great, great rest of your day. Tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, this entire lifetime. Namaste. Bye for now.